All right, we got Jimmy here. What's going on?
Yeah, so came in because I've been experiencing a frequent kind of low-grade headache and some back pain as well as some pretty severe migraines from time to time. Just looking for some relief from the headache so I can kind of concentrate on my work and on reading and doing things I love, and just would love to exercise and do household chores without back pain. And you know, I'm tired of having the migraines every few months that just take away a whole day or a whole weekend. So,
All right, let's get you fixed up. All right, so these are Jimmy's x-rays. So we're seeing here, you can see some hip tipping. That's all coming from the head and neck being off center for years and years, and then just destabilizes the whole spine. You can see some curvature here in the lumbars. That's usually a sign of rotation in the neck that started at a young age. And you can just see this bone really being pushed over so that we know there's a lot of tension in there. Spinous is pretty well centered, so that's good. We look here at the neck, lots of curvature. We technically would like to see the curve going this way, but it's going backwards. So as we get the head and neck centered, there's not a little bit of wear and tear in there, not a ton. So that good chance that curve will come back. Now the main x-rays. So you can see here, head tilt, this yellow line is where the head is. So almost 3 3/4 degrees off center, that's a ton. So we wanna get this yellow line much closer to that green line. And then down here, the lower neck, this yellow line here is about 1 3/4 off center. The neck is up, this top bone, this is the atlas, is up on the left, down on the right by about 4/16 of an inch. So we're gonna put our hands here on the atlas on the right side and come low to help push that head back over the body. If we come too low, because this neck is going away, we'll push this away. So we're gonna have to measure this and be real accurate with that. And then with the vertex, we're getting not much rotation. So afterwards, we want to see this second bone in the neck stay centered and this first bone in the neck stay pretty darn centered. So we'll go adjust him. And anytime we have this much head tilt, we always take a 4 straight. And the 4 straight is measuring right. So, and this is measuring right, even though not much because this is tipped down so much. But we're going to go right and let's see how it goes. So we are very happy. You can see the head tilt off a lot, pretty much perfectly centered. When these yellow lines are exactly in line with the green and level, it's 90 degrees, then this is all 0. And we're very close to 0. So head tilt was from 3 3/4 to almost nothing, 1 3/4 to almost nothing, 4/16 to 0/16. So this is a beautiful correction. But we're not done. We gotta make sure that the vertex looks better as well, or else it's only half complete. So let's see. Yep, everything stayed pretty darn centered. No major change there. So we're happy with that. So we're gonna leave this. You can see line going through, pretty darn level. So we're gonna leave this and we'll see how he holds. Check him, make sure he's standing straight too, legs are balanced. So that's all, we take that all into account. And then we'll recheck him regularly in the beginning, and as he holds longer and longer and uncoils, then we'll start pushing him out and we'll see how he feels in a little bit. Everyone, I want to explain this neural canal measurement right here. So you can see we do a point here and here at the base of the odontoid, and then here and here at this, you can see this circle. This is a beautiful x-ray, this circle here. This is the opening that the spinal cord goes through. You can see this is pretty darn centered. That's how you want it to look. You want those X's lined up with this line. What you're looking at is this right here. So this is C2. So here's the neck. C1 is gone, but this is C2. This is that dens or odontoid. So this is that pillar. We do it at the base, and then we do right here, the widest part, and then the widest part. So those 2 points, and then you're measuring. If they're lined, if it's centered, then the X's are in that line, just like that. If it's twisted like this, then those X's will not be with that line, and that means that spinal cord, that hole is gonna get smaller and smaller and put a lot of pressure on the spinal cord. That's the neural canal measurement. All right, we got Jimmy here. It's been about 6 weeks since we started. We started migraines for about 10 years. 8 out of 10 happened about a quarter of the time. Headaches for about 4 months. Mid-back pain had been going on for several weeks. It was affecting exercise, sitting, just household duties like doing the dishes and whatnot. So Jimmy, how is all of that doing now?
Definitely much better. I have not had a migraine since starting out the adjustments and whatnot. Headaches have been going down. I really only notice them when I'm like visibly dehydrated. So
awesome.
But like the day-to-day like dull headache is gone.
Great.
And yeah, the back pain is really good, especially right after the adjustments. I'm not noticing it as much at all.
Awesome. So we'll start to taper.